Hi, and welcome to Revolution-Motwani Lasik. Thank you for tuning in. Up next, we have a patient who would like to share their experience, their story, and they made a long journey to get to us here in San Diego. They're one of our out-of-town patients that went under our RK cornea repair surgery. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Dan. I'm from Henderson, Nevada. About 25 years ago, I had RK. It was the last year they actually, did it with a scalpel and a doctor. If you can imagine, right now it seems so archaic. But yeah, you would lay down and somebody would take a knife and slice your eyes. It worked amazingly well. The type of thing where you got up that day and my vision was corrected. And it worked well for approximately, I'd say 15 years. So it definitely was life-changing back then to get my vision back without glasses. And then it started to go, and like most people, as you get older, reading became a challenge, but also my distance really became a challenge. Probably back to where it was, it's not worse. So like everyone else, glasses every year. And every year I would ask, is there anything we could do? They're like, no, you had RK, your eyes are healthy, but you had RK, there's not a whole lot of corrections we can do. Then I started searching in Nevada for somebody that could do something. Went to the LASIK people. And in fact, the one I was recommended to, that someone said, oh yeah, they can do it. They looked at me and said, not only will we not do it, we may make you worse because you had the RK. So again, a few years goes by, more glasses, more reading glasses. And I just started scouting the internet to see there's got to be a way to correct this, and if there is. And that's where I ran across Cornea Revolution. And the work the doctor had done, and like everyone else, I read through all the, past procedures he had done, a little bit about himself, and it really was one of the only places in the country that I was able to find that actually did RK correction. No one really wanted to touch that, so I called and had a very good discussion with the doctor. He kind of explained the procedure, how it works. For my case, because my eyes had been, previously corrected, it's a two-step procedure. The first step is like making a palate clean. So we had to go in, kind of scrape everything off. Maybe that's the wrong way to do with it later, and get my cornea and my eyes just a clean palate, which did take away any of the remaining correction I had from the RK. So that first 4 months when your eyes are healing is challenging. I purchased a number of inexpensive readers because your eyesight fluctuates quite a bit. It is bad. There's no correction there. Like I said, we was taking away any correction that was there to get my eyes so that we could correct them. So for 4 months, your eyes are fluctuating. They're bad. I was able to read with readers. I was able to drive with, a higher strength readers, and it all worked. It wasn't the best, but you can honestly get through it. And then I came in for the correction, and very much like the RK, once the correction's done, I was able to see much better immediately. Still not perfect. There's still, and I talked to a number of other doctors. I had some other doctors look at my eyes afterwards and said, did a great job. Better to go with. I had the PRK, I guess, and they all recommended that over regular LASIK. They said that's a longer healing time, but you end up with a better result, which I think I have. I can see, and then the doctor did something for me that was great. He said, well, do you want, readers still? I'm like, do I have to? He said, no. So we corrected one eye that I can see very well up close, the other eye distance. That takes a little getting used to, but I don't need glasses at all. A little bit at nighttime, still challenging. But during the day, it is amazing. Came out well. Same thing, there's a healing process with that, but you do see much, much better after the what I'll call the regular procedure, not the RK correction, but the procedure to correct your vision. And that has just gotten better. So it's been 4 or 5 months since that occurred. They are still getting better, but they're excellent. I'm not a fan of glasses, not because I don't like the way they look or anything. I just don't deal with them well. I'm outside a lot. I run, I swim. I have a very active lifestyle, and that is challenging with full-time glasses, and that's what it was. So right now, I don't need any of that. I see very, very well. I read. exceptionally well, computer, books, anything. So I've been thrilled with what's transpired, how the process went. The doctor has been wonderful the whole time. The staff's very attentive. I would recommend it. It's worth it. I come from Henderson. I think because of the multiple procedures, this is probably my 5th or 6th time here. Absolutely worth it. There's a way to do it, and this is probably the right way to do it.